I'm back. Like, I had to. My baby have to have some kind of ketchup. Like he was eating his chicken nuggets, fucking dry as hell. And I swear we go through freaking ketchup. Like I swear I feel like I just bought a bottle of ketchup. Anyways, too. And I was a whole hella mad because I rewatched my video, and that was an hour and 7 minute video. And I had a fucking piece of bread from my bologna sandwich on my lips. I was so mad. So I'm like, lips, boogers. Anyways, I actually like that topic that I was having about fathers and supporting their children, because it's like things like this, that we should be more invested in it, but instead of bashing the people in the political positions to do these things, maybe, like I said, we could be a learning generation. Like I was saying, before I had to go find the ketchup, like, you know what I mean? Like, if there was something in place where, because it's unrealistic, if you have two, three kids, and then you got a whole situation, a whole personal life, yeah, you're gonna end up, but at the same time, there still has to be some accountability, because if I could work three jobs to try to take care of mine, you can too, you feel me? But at the same time, it is, it's like things are getting more expensive and the pay is unrealistic, But if we could be more like, instead of like abrasive and aggressive and stuff, because it is frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But like I said, I feel like God has had me on a path of certain things, even the bad things, even though oh God, I hope those bad things never happen to me again. You know what I mean? Like, please, Lord, I learned my lesson. But even things like that, you know what I mean? Like, I literally, you know, our creators it has to be that they care about us. Our life is evolving, our life is changing from the past, even though it's not, of course, where it needs to be. There's still a lot of things, but it's getting there. But at the same time, it's just, you know, at the end of the day, it's the children. If you are if you have to know yourself, if you are having a child, you have to know that you have to man up, because the woman mans up. You know what I mean? So the man should do the same thing. So maybe there should be more of a guidance system, even once a child is born, like there should be some an educational structure set in place. Like, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, this is what you need to do, whether you're with the mom or not. Because neglecting the children is really, really, like, it doesn't seem like a problem now, but you understand it's gonna end up happening. Because I'm pretty sure, I hate to say it, I hate saying this, but I'm pretty sure my daughter does not want to have children because she saw what was done to me. And that's what's gonna happen. If you notice, more and more people don't even want to have kids. Not because there's some evil monster, because look at the examples that they have. Like, we are really, sometimes, I hate to say it, we're selfish, you know, because you have to take care of your fucking kid. You have to. But then, how can you, right? If you don't have no money, well, those things can be in place where a man, if he has, let's say, he has two kids, he's married, he has a wife, two, three kids, whatever, and he has three kids outside. That means he has to be making a whole extra, like, grand, $1,500 a month. to take care of his other 2, 3 kids that he has outside the home. Let's say he has a total of like 6 kids. You know what I mean? He has to be able to make realistic money, instead of put him to work, not jail. You know what I mean? Because trust me, sometimes I would feel this anger, but, I have to also take responsibility in that, and my kids are worth working 3, 4 jobs to support. You get me? But, these things I feel like are important. The things that really need to be addressed and need to be important is not, and that is very, very important. People need to be educated, you know. Instead of us worrying about whether or not we could get an abortion, let's try to educate ourselves to not get in that position. And again, you know, I'm not saying it in a judgmental way, because you literally do not think the same at 20, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm only thinking like this because of my situation, you know. What it is it just needs to be more enforced, instead of Planned Parenthood being invested for people to be able to have abortions. Why won't Planned Parenthood be a system that shows women how to really love themselves, not use themselves as their body, their whole temple body as let me just, get rid of this. Like, that is horrible. How about you don't use my body as a playground? You just do as you please. And then I have to go through that harsh procedure. It's just not worth it. That's why with that situation, I don't know, because like I said, that's a touchy subject because some people they can't. Things happen. Things do happen. People go, they get drunk, and I would know. And but some people might get anxiety and go through a mental psychiatric breakdown if they sit here and they're pregnant and they're not trying to bring a child in the world where a lot of things that there's things that happen that there should be a panic attack, instead of when a celebrity breaks up, it's all over. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West and Pete Davidson gets more attention than freaking how can we figure out how to make people stop rolling up in schools, yo? Like, why aren't we figuring that out? Why aren't we making that like a priority? Like, why don't we figure that shit out, And hey, look, I watch Lovely T. I watch all that good stuff. So, hey, I get it. But, you know what I mean? Like, our priorities is a little out of whack. I think more we need just guidance, man. And we need to have that guidance so we could then pass that on to the next generation. It's not easy. I can't tell you how old I am because then automatically I'm judged for the career I'm trying to have, and I hate that. That's the only reason why I don't talk about it. But I really say this in a mothering, nurturing, really truly heartfelt way because it was my journey and my experiences that brought me to this. Women don't go around giving their body to men because they just need a quick, let's be real. Majority of us, we don't even climax. We don't even get to that situation. It's like you just basically just your body is literally a freaking playground. Like, what the hell is cute about that? It's nothing, so women also, they don't get themselves in this situation to be abandoned, to get knocked up and be left to raise children all by themselves, so there has to be some, and it's happening already. You see it all over the YouTube. I've seen so many videos of women saying they are traumatized. They're not trying to date nobody. They ain't gonna date nobody. You know, and now the younger kids are not even wanting. They're not even thinking about having a child. Well, I don't know. That's concerning to me because even with all my struggles, like, it has to be one of the most beautiful experiences of my life is being a mom. And to see that people don't even want to feel that. People don't. And that's sad. But, yeah, I mean, I guess, this is just my thing, talking about relationships and children and stuff, and this journey, of, there's nothing wrong. First, before what it is that before you get to the point where your longing to want to be with someone fades off. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to do that. What it is that most people just need to take their time, get to know someone, and try to, like, just build an actual friendship. Do it in the reverse way. Because if we don't start doing that, and I'm taking my own advice, I don't know. It is, you don't know me personally, but me being terrified of being in a relationship is not good. It's not good. Not the Disney princess, Cinderella daydreaming type of bitch I am. You know what I mean? Like, every man I've ever met was my Prince Charming, But, you just, I literally, I've been, with this past relationship, I've been in a psychiatric hospital. I've literally broke down mentally, not because there was no cheating or nothing. It was literally a mind fucking relationship the whole time, And that's why I say it's nothing wrong with being submissive, man. It's nothing. I mean, why wouldn't a woman want a woman to feel like a fucking man? Like, that's ridiculous. Like, I have breasts, I have a shape, I have a body. I like to put on lip gloss. I like to wear a nice tight fitted dress. I am a woman. I don't got time for, like, go ahead, baby, get that masculine thing. But you just can't give that to just anybody. Not everybody deserves that. A submissive woman willingly, happily lets her man take the lead, but you don't want someone leading you to destruction, to self-destruction. You don't want that, And I say this in a motherly, nurturing way, just from self-experience, And then sometimes I'm like, shit, maybe because when you're trying to actually level up, that's really how you should think, because you're gonna meet all types of people, A professional relationship is necessary. You have to know how to be able to have a relationship with a male, and males need to know how to have a relationship with a woman without it always being about that. That's so childish. It's like the most childish thing. You know what I mean? Like, we all got bills to pay here. You know what I mean? Like, and why even bother? Because I even realize too, sometimes, because, and I don't say this in a bragging way, like, when it's not, I have a low tolerance. So if I'm not getting what I need, and it is mentally draining and exhausting and mentally, like, driving me nuts, I had to also realize, because it's crazy, a lot of times they're not the ones even trying to go. You know what I mean? So then, you know, they don't understand what they're doing. They feel like they're doing everything that they can do, and then there's that miscommunication. And just that like that Pussycat song, man. I hate this part right here, like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to put nobody through that, because I know myself. Like, I know me. Like, I just can't, you know. It's just very simple. Like, there's just a certain way you're supposed to treat a woman. Like, you got a whole mother, you know. But anyways, that's just a little bit of what I was thinking. And shit, to be honest, like, I don't know. everyone be having Everyone be having their own thoughts, their own inputs on things. And, you know, like I said, man, we are a learning generation, yo. You know, if I knew everything, I wouldn't be in this position at this age trying to do the things I'm trying to do. You know what I mean? I had to grow. I had to make a whole lot of mistakes, you know.
Mom, I want to do the drink. Can I have something to drink?
Okay, I'm going to finish this video and go get you.
I will drink the whole thing. I want to or
The
not.
fruit punch?
Yeah, the fruit punch. I can drink the whole thing or not.
Why don't you drink some of the vitamin juice?
Why? I always drink that.
Okay, I'll get you some.
Maybe just.
Alright, y'all, I'm out. I gotta pay attention to my kid now because, like, all together with the videos, it's been like 2 hours. And I hope everyone has a good night. Peace out.